Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to make a review of the Chanel 19 bag, and I have a couple of them to show you so you can see how many we're gonna be seeing today. And basically I'm gonna be explaining why I love the 19 bag so much and what you guys should look out for when you're buying for one. So yeah, let's get right into this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Lu and I make videos about handbags. I'm basically a handbag addict, as you can see. So if you're interested in handbags, unboxings, traveling videos, fashion, please consider subscribing to my channel and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. So let me explain you a little bit what happened for me to actually fall in love with a 19 bag, because I was one of those that when the bag was released, I was just not a fan of it. I didn't really like it, but to be fair, I was never really able to see it in person, because when it was released, it was sold out. You could not find it in the store in any size, any material, nothing at all. So I was just I don't know, I had my opinions, but they were not really justified because I've never really seen the bag before. So I decided to buy my first 19 bag back in September, and I bought the Chanel 19 bag in the large size in beige. To be honest, I went to go for the large size in that moment just because I thought that because it's supposed to be a very squishy, comfortable bag, I thought that the bigger the better, to be honest. But later on I realized that it was not actually the best for me, so I decided to go for the small size. So let me present you with the bags that I have. So this is the leather 19 bag that I have, and this is from the 21P collection, and this is lambskin in this caramel beautiful color in the small size, and this is so yummy. This is so pretty, so comfortable. I just overall love to touch this bag so much because it's so smooth. My other 19 bag was in goatskin, and this is lambskin. So that's one of the points that I want to talk about with the 19 bag. I prefer the lambskin than the goatskin, even though the goatskin is a little bit more durable. In the leather options, you have goatskin and lambskin, as I already said. If you want something a little bit more buttery, very soft, I just love to touch this bag, I would go for lambskin. But if you want something a little bit more durable, it's going to be the goatskin. But also the natural thing about the goatskin is that it's gonna be more wrinkled, if you understand what I mean. So take that into account. If you buy a goatskin, it's gonna be a little more wrinkly, and the lambskin is gonna be a little bit more smooth. Now this other one that I have, this is the Oreo 19 that I have in the small size. This is tweed, and it's a very intricate black and white tweed. So this reminds me a lot to a cookies and cream milkshake, and this is so pretty. This one I got recently. I'm just very much in love with this bag. For me, the 19 bags in the tweed or just overall different materials are just so worth it and very pretty. So I really love this one. Both of these are small sizes, so mine that I decided that the small size was the one that's working for me, so I just kept going. Definitely the tweed is a little bit more delicate. I was a little bit scared of buying it, but at the end of the day, life is too short. Just get the bag, and this one was the one that I love it so much. It's the most beautiful tweed that I have ever seen, and I just like it so much that I'm so happy to have this in my collection. And the third one is actually not mine, but I'm babysitting the bag basically. So I brought this one with me from the US, and I'm gonna ship it to a friend because she bought it from Relux in the USA, and I'm gonna ship it to her tomorrow. But she gave me her permission to film the video and include this bag in some pictures and videos, just because it's a huge opportunity to me to have all of the three bags in the same video, even though this is not mine. And this is the 19 bag in the small in the Houndstooth tweed or ecru. So this has a beautiful type of black and white with Chanel rhythm in between. Let me give you some close shots of this bag. So you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the small size. I prefer that over the other one, which was the large one. The first thing that I wanted to talk about that I noticed between these two bags is that the tweed is very different, and I can tell that this one is a little bit easier to maintain than this one, because with this one you have some of them sticking out a little bit, so I'm a little bit scared that some things are gonna get caught on it. And this one is very compact, if you get what I mean, so there's nothing sticking out or can get caught in anything. These two are my dream tweed bags, so definitely I just really love this one so much. I wish that I could have this in my collection since it's not mine, but I would definitely buy it if I found it. Very hard to find, of course. Now, giving a little bit of an overview of the bag. The bag has oversized quilts, and it has this oversized CC with the woven chain around it, so it's a bit different from the classic flaps. On the back, it has a big back pocket, which I'm such a huge fan. This is one of the features features of the bag that I like the most because it's so big that it can fit pretty much anything that you want. I have an iPhone 12 Pro Max, so it's massive, and you can see that it fits on the back of the bag without any type of issues. Now on the inside of the bag, let me take this out. On the inside, there's nothing on the interior flap, and you can see that there's pretty much nothing, just one pocket, and it's this one on the back, and it's a zipper pocket where you can maybe fit cards, even a wallet. Like, it's a very generous back pocket. So the small bag fits quite a good amount of things, so I think that, like, size wise for me it's perfect because it does fit everything that I would need on a daily basis. If you're gonna buy this bag, I really highly recommend you to get an organizer for it because it's gonna have all the structure that you need. So you can see how the bag looks when there's no organizer inside. So I'm gonna put one inside right now. So this is from Samorga, not sponsored, but I can give you the discount code that I have. That I don't get any type of commission. I'm just sharing in case you guys are interested, and it's LOOT20, so get an organizer for your bags. So I mainly use the organizer for storage, but look what happens if I put it inside. So now you have a very structured bag. You're not gonna have any type of misshapes, and I think that this is very important when you're storing the bag because it's so unstructured. It's gonna be like more squishy, and it can end up with a little bit of a faster wear and tear. So that's my recommendation. Now when it comes to the strap, it has a top handle, which is so handy. This is the way that I carry the bag the most. I don't really use it crossbody much, so top handle is my favorite way to carry it. And you can do this, so now you have a very easy grab and go bag. Now it has such a comfortable crossbody strap that I would dare to say that this is the Chanel bag that is the most comfortable as crossbody from all the Chanel bags that you have. And one of the reasons is because the length is just so perfect, and also because since it's such a like squishy bag, it molds perfectly onto your body, so it's not sticking out. It just kind of hugs you, and having it on your lap or like this, it's just very comfortable. Like, one of my favorite ways to carry this bag also is just like a baguette like this. So when you're carrying the bag like this, just, I don't know, it's very comfortable. I don't find it like odd or tiring, so I can just do this for a long amount of time. And like, you can also stick the chain inside and just use it like this. So that's also something that I really like about this bag. Now, one of the things that I wanted to touch on is if you should go for tweed or for leather, and I just feel like that is basically personal preference. I always said that I was gonna go for tweed first, and I definitely want another tweed, but I think having both is very, I know this washes out a lot with the lighting, but I swear that this is such a beautiful bag. Let me try to show you how pretty this is. So this doesn't have an organizer right now, so that's why it's looking like this. But basically, I decided that I wanted a tweed before I wanted a leather one, but I went with leather before I did with tweed, just because I was less scared to do it. I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen to this tweed bag, like, I don't know, a coffee spill. That would be terrible, but just this makes me so happy to use. Every time that I use this bag, it makes me so happy. I just love it so much because it's so pretty. It's everything for me. I'm very much in love with this bag. Let me tell you something. I like this one way more than the Houndstooth and more than the Caramel one. But both of them bring something into my collection, so I think that I'm gonna keep this too for a really long time. I just feel like they're an amazing combo. But if you ask me which one you should get first, I would say first try it on with a leather bag, just because it's just easier to use and maintain. And then when you feel comfortable with the style of the bag, I would say go for the tweed version because it's just amazing. Now when it comes to sizes, I just feel like there's 3 reasons why would you go for each of them. I would say that the small size is the most practical for everyday use, just because it's very small, it's very practical, it's very easy to just grab and go, it doesn't stick out. Just very comfortable to use crossbody for myself because I'm very short. If you were on the taller side, I would say go for the medium one because this can be a little bit small. Because the medium one, I loved it, but I didn't like the way that it looked on me crossbody, so I always wear it like a handlebag or as a baguette, as I said, just because it did look big on me crossbody, to be honest, because I never really tried on the small size. Now that I tried on the small size, I just feel like it's the perfect size for me, crossbody, etc. But if you are taller, on the taller side, I would say that the medium would look so cute, and I would definitely go for that one. As for the maxi size, which I think it's the biggest one, yeah, it's gonna be such a perfect work bag, travel bag, and I just feel like it's so squishy, so easy to use that I kind of want one. But I think if I were to buy a bag like that size, I would buy the extra large. It's called the airline flap. It's just like a travel bag. I really want that in my collection, to be honest, but I don't know if I will end up pulling the trigger or not. But definitely I feel like the Maxi 19 bag is so beautiful, but if I were to buy that one, I would for sure just get it in the black lambskin. Yeah, black lambskin. Now, something that I wanted to talk about in this video that I think that it's the most important topic here is if the 19 bag will be worth it in a long amount of time, like if it's gonna be a trendy bag, if it's gonna pass out of fashion. And to be honest, I think the 19 bag is here to stay. The 19 bag is one of the classic bags in Chanel, so you don't really have to worry much about it. Like, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna stick around. Yes, it's a little bit different, but it's such a fun like addition to the brand that I just feel like it's gonna be very easy to just keep updating into the new collections and to new trends and the years coming by. And you have so many options on the bag that I just feel like there's a 19 bag for everyone. And as much as I would love to keep this one, but I have to ship it tomorrow, I just wanted to say that I just feel like if you like a specific pattern, just go for it, because most of them will not come back. I regret so much not buying this one when it was on the store. I was just too scared of it, and now it's just so much over retail. And I just feel like the 19 bag is such a comfortable bag, so easy to use. It's like, I mean it, like it's very user friendly. It's a quilted bag with a flap, and it has a top handle, and it has an amazing crossbody strap that I don't really see it going away. Maybe it will die down because right now the 19 bag is very, very trendy. Everyone loves it, everyone keeps buying it, so right now it's very hot, and definitely it may die down a little bit, but I think that it's gonna stick around for a long while, and it will come on and off and on and off on trends. So if Chanel keeps adding beautiful designs to the 19 bag, I'm pretty sure that it's gonna stick around for a long amount of time. So I'm definitely happy, and I'm very comfortable to say and advise you that if you like it, you should definitely go for it. I feel like with time the bag is gonna wear in a very beautiful way, because it's just such an unstructured, relaxed type of bag that yes, it's gonna have wear and tear, but I think that it's gonna be a pretty wear and tear, if you get what I mean. So I'm really excited to see how this goes. I love this so much. I'm really happy to have both 19 bags in my collection. I hope that this turns out for me something like the classic flap. I just have a couple of classic flaps in my collection because I like them so much that I think that I'm gonna kind of start collecting 19 bags. Maybe, we don't know, but yeah, they definitely keep going up in prices, so I advise you that if you want one, go for it now, don't really wait for it. And if you find a design that you like, such as this one or a beautiful color like this one, I would say just go for it. Like, I approve. I think that it's such an amazing bag, it's so comfortable that just get it. So yeah, this was my video. Please let me know in the comments any questions that you may have about the 19 bag. I would be very happy to answer them. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching my channel, I'm gonna leave you another one right here, so please consider checking that one out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye.